Alright guys, we're going to try the Golgari Control again today. I made some swaps and then I made some unswaps. So I put in Graveblade Marauders, I ended up taking them back out. I put in Guy's Revenge, I took it back out, I put it back in. Ultimately, I'm very, very close to where I was originally. There still are, a couple of cards different. But I feel really good about the core that I had, and I really don't want to change it too much. The deck feels so good to me. Maybe it's just my playstyle or whatnot, but so what we're looking at here is 2 lands, 2 vines. We have a Splinters, and we do have a Languish, so on the play, we can handle this. These vines are going to fix our mana. They're going to enable this removal spell, and they're going to turn on Languish, so I think we're fine. We're going to have to show the passage, which is an artifact, actually, that I haven't changed, of the Graveblade Marauder build. And he's been taken back out, so Rogue's Passage is completely unnecessary in this deck, since our only big hitter is the one, the one Guy's Revenge. We do have the 6/5, what's his name? The Woodland Bellower. So I'm going to go get a gate, since my plan next turn is to play another Gate Creeper. So let's fix our mana with the gate, and then next turn we'll play Gate Creeper, and probably get a Forest, honestly, even though we need a lot of blacks, mana symbols with certain spells. But Evolutionary Leap is one of our core cards, and as much green mana as we can get is always welcome. So, but yeah, the Rogue's Passage is an artifact of the transition between one build to another. So I need to cut that out. So he's played a Gideon in white-black. We can't attack. We've picked up another Gilgate, so our mana is good. I'm not going to kill Gideon right now because he needs to attack with 3 dudes from the flip, so he's a Vanguard. I'll even take 2, but I'm going to go get a Forest right now. Alright, so mana's good. We've got a removal spell with 2 vines. Got a finisher. Got a sweeper. Just gotta wait it out. This deck is slow and grindy. Let's see what our Orjav playing Gideon opponent has. It's a Malakir Cullblade. It gets a counter every time one of our creatures dies, so I'm not planning to block here. 2 damage, we're on 20. We can safely take that, and if we draw Evo Leap, we want to have these guys around, so it's way too early to be chump blocking with those guys. Plus, we have Bone Splinters. We want fodder to sacrifice. So we're not going to Languish on 4, so this is an easy gate and pass. The hope is that he starts playing out his whole hand and we just get to win with Languish. That is the hope. But we'll see how it goes. He's playing out a Child of Night. Okay, just play out one more dude and I'll basically instant Languish. So he's just coming for 2, which we, again, can safely take. But he's got the required amount of dudes to flip his Gideon. I don't have many ways of dealing with that. So unfortunately, I may have to lose my fuel for the Evo Leap and just Languish the board here. We've got this. We've got 6 mana total, so we're going to get there. And unless he's playing Celestial Flare, we're doing alright. So, we can't attack. Do I Fleshbag? I have Cruel Revival in hand. I actually think I Fleshbag here, because he won't be able to flip his Gideon, only attacking with 2 dudes. So I'm going to Fleshbag and sack a Vine. That's actually what I'm going to do. Hopefully this will entice a much, much better Languish. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. I'm not going to spend the Splinters yet, but let us do this. And I talk about full value for Cruel Revival, but I did not sack my Fleshbag Marauder, and he gets a 5/5, which is outside of Languish range. Let's just kill this fucking thing. So I made a mistake there. Anyway, the board's clean. And we've got Revenge next turn, or Cruel Revival getting back a flesh bag. So we're doing all right. See what he does on 6. If he does nothing, we're just going to throw Revenge at his face. I mean, Celestial Flare is a thing, and the follow-up flesh bag is a thing. I mean, those are things. But they're not things I care about, because this is going to kill him if he doesn't have them. And if he does have it, you know, well, we got the removal for his stuff. So let's see if it's Flare. Okay, so there's no Flare. He takes 8. Now, when he untaps, is he going to drop a flesh bag? If he does, fine. You know. If he doesn't, no, I don't see how he can win. Of course, as I say that, he's going to show me a different card to win with. He's just gone. The guy's Revenge just says, yeah, I win. Yeah, it's difficult card to interact with. That's for sure. So yeah, I mean, there's only one Revenge in here, but you know, we got to it. We found it. We kept the board clean, like we do. So we cast an aura. We'll just instant speed kill it. Grab back a flesh bag. If he has another creature, we'll flesh bag it, but it doesn't look like it. It looks like we just get to play Guy's Revenge for the win. Nice Golgari Control, looking like a mid-range ramp deck, in the sense that it just jams Guy's Revenge. It's not the way the deck normally wins, you know. But hey, what are you gonna do? Wins win. So let's try it again. But yeah, so I mean, as far as the deck goes, the only thing that really changed is that the ratio, it used to be 1 Bone Splinters, 4 Reeve. Now it's 2 Bone Splinters, 3 Reeve. So same amount of removal spells, but since we got so many 2-drops, Bone Splinters as a 2-of is fine. Guy's Revenge is in there, you know, as a 1-off. Can't remember what I took out. Oh, I took out the Second Shadows of the Past. And other than that, I've kept the Bellower Reclamation Sage. I really like it. The Mana Base, of course, I should have just gone in and changed out the Rogue's Passage. The deck doesn't really need it. But I put in the 4 Evolving Wilds to go along with the 4 Gilgates. This deck is really slow. And, you know, deck thinnings over time. It's pretty important, especially when you're playing 24 lands with 4 Gate Creeper Vines. So we took off 4 basics and put in 4 Evolving Wilds, so we can just thin the deck, thin the deck, thin the deck, make it smaller, and you know, eke out every little last bit of advantage that we can. So since nobody's coming in here, I'll take this opportunity to go just walk you up the list again. Press B. Yes, I know I'm waiting. You don't need to tell me that. It's almost more infuriating that when you're waiting, that you see the words waiting. It's like elevator music. Anyways. Alright, so let's back out. Let's go to my decks. Golgari Control. So, like I said, it hasn't changed a whole lot since my first build. I just really like it. So, we're at 2 Bone Splinters instead of 1. 4 Perilous Mirror, 4 Gate Creeper Vine, 4 Visionaries, just like before. We're down to 1 Shadows to Pass instead of 2. Still playing both Leaps because it's the core engine. 3 Reeve Soul, used to be 4, so we swapped 1 Reeve Soul out for Bone Splinters. Lily's still in here, obviously. Fleshbag's still here. Nissa, 1 Sage, 1 Digger for value, 2 Languish, 3 Revelations. I really like this card to dig for your Evo Leaps. 2 Revivals. I think when you're only playing 4 zombies in your deck total, which is the 1 Gravedigger and the 3 Fleshbags, you don't want to see Cruel Revival coming up on turn 5. You know, it's just a later game play when you can get some full value. So I think 2, to me, feels like the right number for that spell. I'm still playing Bellower. A lot of people say it's not good, and I kind of agree with them, but then the more I play with the deck, the more I disagree with them, because it's just a solid card. It's a 6/5 for 6, and it brings along a body. You know, you can tutor up your Reclamation Sage, as we all know, or you just tutor up a Visionary and draw another card, or Gate Creeper Vine and get another land, thin your deck out. I mean, it's just good. It survives your own languishes. It's good. And one guy's revenge, just because sometimes you need to just win, like we saw. And still playing. Let's pop out that Rogue's Passenger. We're still playing all the 6 of these dual lands, you know. And for here, do I play a Foundry of the Consuls? Do I play Brown Land? I don't think that I do. I'm just going to play Color Lands. I don't need those artifact tokens. But the 4 Evolving Wilds are new because we just want to thin the deck out as much as we can. So let's save that. And let's try and find a second game. Hopefully try and find a second game. So I did pick up a Connect after. I'm looking at my TV there and saying, what the fuck is that thing? I did pick up a Connect. Mega Beast has gone on a fishing trip. But hopefully, you know, when he gets back, we can test the whole, hey, let's play Two-Headed Giant and hear his voice coming through, so he and I can actually hear each other and you can hear us talking to each other, because I think that will be a lot more fun. The other fun part about it is that I used to, when I dabble in Twitch a little bit, and I was streaming through my computer, and I had to have the chat window open on my phone because my computer's so shitty that I can't actually stream and watch the stream. My processing power isn't high enough. So now that I've got the Kinect, I'm streaming through the Xbox, and as a bonus, Kinect gives me a face cam. So everybody, in the last stream, if you caught it, you were like, hey, look, there's Hakeem. Which was, a lot of people were surprised by that, but hey, it was it's a function of the Kinect, so I can stream, and also the chat room is on my screen, which is fantastic. So I'm really enjoying it. So, okay, what do we have? On the draw, we have double Evo Leap. Second one's dead, but it's the engine. We have Bone Splinters, Lily. I think we can survive with this. I don't know. I think we can survive. I mean, we can just play Evolving Wilds on turn 1. Thin out the deck a bit. Playing against a Boros Gilgate. And go. Just want some kind of 2-drop. That's not a 2-drop. It's a 2-mana spell. So we'll play the Wilds. And we'll... I want to play Lily, but I don't really want to play her on curve. I don't really need to drop Evo Leap on 2 with nothing else going on, but I kind of do just want to fetch a forest just so I can set up more green mana than I need. Then there's Languish. So we're looking at a Consul's Lieutenant. That soul is going to have to be reaved next turn. So, let's get black. I mean, let's cast the spells that are in our hand, Gilgate, we'll get around to that, but Consul's Lieutenant must die. That thing is too powerful. So that's got to go. Next turn we can Gate Leap. And then we can Lily and hold up the sacrifice trigger if our opponent has the answer. So that's the plan. We're looking at a token Free Blade, stupid card. And by stupid I mean it's awesome, but when it's on the other side of that line over there, that's what makes it stupid. Which side of the field you're sitting on. So I don't want a Lily here. I mean, oops. I don't think Lily there really does anything. Yes, it's a 2/3 to his 2/2, but I'm gonna be too scared to block. Way too scared. He's gonna have a Nimbus Wings anyway. So, I'm not gonna block with it. Might as well get the leap and play, and then I can play Lily with the sacrifice, quote unquote, protection. At least if they point some removal at it, we can get some value. I mean, I knew he had a Nimbus Wings. I mean, Free Blade Wings, I mean, it's huge. Got a Bone Splinters, which will kill it. I just need a creature, and honestly, if I have to, I'll just drop Lily and kill it. We do have a Gravedigger here. And Lily, she's not the deck's main win condition. She, she's great in this deck because she has a lot of synergy, but it's not like... Actually, though, I don't know if I have 3 black mana. No, if I play the Swamp, I will. But that's a bit of a problem. So, actually, Gate Creeper Vine, that is perfect. So, that's fine. I'm gonna actually get a forest. And play it. And then we're gonna kill this thing. Alright. So. Round 2. Got rid of his first big dude. He's got 5 mana. Nothing else. We've got a Bone Splinters. So let's play our Lily. You know, I mean, if he's got the removal, he's got it, but we'll draw a card. And like I said, we got the Gravedigger to bring it back. Somewhere deep inside. Evo Leap helps find it. Five mana from red, white, 4 cards in hand. He must be stocked with reprisals and shit. I don't know why, you know, you wouldn't have a creature to play or multiple creatures. But we'll see, I'm sure he'll show us eventually what he's playing. Okay. Come on, dude. Is this Infectious Bloodlust? Alright. Huh. So that turns on his reprisal. When I sack it, he should get, you know, he should get to go get his Bloodlust back. That's a cool play. So yeah, he gets, you know, because since he successfully attached it, when my creature dies, he gets to go get another Bloodlust. So all he did there was spend a reprisal to kill Lily. So that's a 1-for-1. That was a nice play, I must say. So we know he's playing Bloodlust. I mean, I guess that's what we take from the whole thing. And for now, let's draw a card. Let's see what we pick up. So if I bid a rev, I shut off my whole engine. But I think that's fine. We'll take that. Vine, we got the Evil Leap, so we'll take the Vine. Alright, so we got the Revenge. That's gonna be good. We don't have the 7th land yet. We shouldn't have any trouble finding it. I mean, we do have the Gate Creeper. Flaring Flamekin. Good Bone Splinters for that. So here comes the Bloodlust. That's gonna be like a 5/4 Trampler now. 6/5 Trampler. And he's gonna Fiery Impulse to blocker, but he's tapped out. So we can you know, we can Gate Creeper, get a land, and then he's out of cards. Then we can sack the Gate Creeper to kill his dude. You know, we're in good shape. We're in really good shape. Alright, so Gate Creeper. Let's go get a gate. Since we don't have any use for all that mana right this turn. That in play, and then let's just kill that thing. And then let's draw a random card. He's got his Bloodlust back in hand. No, he doesn't, actually. He searched for it. He shuffled his deck. But there are none left. So, we've got a 1/1. He's got no cards. We've got a Revenge. We're doing okay. He picks up Pia and Karen. So that's 3 bodies. Hard to argue with that. Is that a tap ability? I know you can sack artifacts for 3 mana and 2 damage, but it is not a tap ability. But he doesn't have the mana for it. So let's reeve that. Let's swing, see if he wants to trade. But we're going to Reclamation Sage one of the 1/1 flyers. And honestly, we're going to hope he trades with the other one. I doubt he will, since, you know, he's got 20 life. But you never know. He's thinking, though. He's thinking way too long, honestly. Dude, either you think you can race me or you can't. You know, with me being on 9, I would not accept that trade personally. But you're out of cards. I don't know. I wouldn't accept it. Looks like he's just content to let the timer run out, so good for him. Maybe he went to get a sandwich or something, but we're going to blow up one of those flyers now. And I'm going to take the random card and shut off the Evo Elite just because he's out of cards, so it's just a 1/1 flyer, so I think that's worth shutting it off. Is he just gone now? Do we have to watch this timer go again? That's going to be annoying if that's the case. No, he's still here. Okay, good. I'm just leaning back there doing a stretch thinking, can I sneak out and have a piss? If this guy's going to run down the whole timer, but no. He's got that going on. So, I mean, it's revenge time. I mean, it is. He can chew a visionary if he likes. We're coming at him. Alright, so we're playing the top deck game. If he top decks an enchantment, he wins. But it's no sense me playing around it because his Flamekin will get trampled if he does pick it up. So let's see. Top decking. What do you get? It is a land. So yeah. Pretty sure he's dead. Not necessarily on this turn. But he has the Black Guy's Revenge. And then he can trade with something else. Alright, well he's going to do that. So we'll get a card out of it. Huh, flashback. Damage effects. Oh my god. There we go. I'm actually going to put him in the graveyard. Cruel Revival. Synergies. Pretty sure that's the only zombie we've got in the yard right now. It is. Heliod's Pilgrim. So he's not dead yet. I mean, he can block the 8/5. So he's only looking at 3. He's got an Inferno Fist, which you can use to kill our Reclamation Sage. He's hanging on though. So I mean, bully for him. Oh, he's just gonna sack it right now. Yep, too little, too late. I was supposed to get a card out of that. But I did not activate the ability in time. So let's go dig in for a Perilous Mirror here. Or a Reef Soul. There we go. Drop the mirror. That is the game. Man, there's some lag here. Sure thing. But yeah, we get the blocker out of the way, so now we get to swing for 8. And kill him. Alright. Golgari Control. So yeah, like I said, I've changed the deck back and forth, but I keep coming back to the shell. 2 Bone Splinters to 3 Reef Soul instead of 1/4. And the 1 Shadows of the Past got cut for a Guy's Revenge. And 4 Evolving Wilds in place of 4 Basics. But other than that, the deck is the same and it feels great. You know, maybe I'm wrong, I don't know, but it just operates really well, and I see a lot of other people doing different things, which are fine, but to me, I don't know. I like the way it is. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments, and we'll see you for some more gameplay tomorrow.